Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to this Lunar New Year energy activation. We are entering the year of the snake, and in the session today, I will be tapping into the snake totem, the spirit animal, and channeling the most transformative high frequency energies of this spirit animal into this session. And so the energy of the snake is one of rebirth. It is one of movement into a new life, a completion of one cycle as we embrace a new cycle, letting go of those old identities, those old energies, habits, stories that are no longer a vibrational match for who we have become. It is embodying that new, expansive, higher version of self. It's the energy of healing. It's the energy of discernment, knowing when to act, knowing when to flow or when to wait. So really tapping into your own discernment. And it's also the energy of rest and rejuvenation. And so these are the energies that we will be bringing forth in this session today. And you will receive them in a way that you're ready for, that's in alignment with your intentions and your desires for your highest and best good. So this is an option, absolutely not necessary, but I'm going to connect energetically, and then after I do, I'm going to just bring a few questions into your awareness. So I'm going to ask you a few questions and ask you to contemplate them as we set the tone for the rest of the session. If you wanted to, you could journal these. So if you wanted to pause this and grab a journal, you absolutely could. Like I said, you don't have to. You can just relax in that meditative state. And as I ask you the questions, you can allow your answers to arise within your mind. But I just wanted to throw it out there. I know sometimes I can get deeper through journaling. Sometimes I don't need to. So I just wanted to throw it out there if if that's something you wanted to do or didn't want to do. Okay, so let's begin this session. As I said, this will be an energy activation. If you're new to my videos, I'm an energy channel and a healer, and I will be channeling these high frequency codes of the new lunar year of this snake totem to assist you in whatever ways you need most right now. If you're open and receptive to receive the energy activation for your highest and best good, please say yes in your mind's eye. And I take a moment now to connect energetically. As I'm connecting energetically, I invite you to think back on this last year, this last lunar year. So from today's date, the 12 months prior to that. And just take a few moments in reflection of what has shifted, what has occurred. Just take this time to reflect upon the last year. I'll let you know when we're connected, and then we'll get into the rest of the session. We are now energetically connected, and I invite you to now shift your focus into this next 12 months. What in this last year are you choosing now to let go of and not carry with you? And what are your intentions for this next year? Just take a moment to bring all of that into your mind now. Now, this energy that you brought into your awareness will set the tone for the rest of the session today. And this is where I will be asking you and beginning with some questions. So if you want to journal, you can grab your journal. If not, just continue to relax and allow yourself to answer them within your mind. And as you answer the following few questions, remember that this is simply a conversation between you and your higher self. There is no right or wrong, there is no shame, there is no judgment. Allow yourself to be open, honest, authentic, and know that you're unconditionally loved through this. So now in this energy, the first question is, what changes are you being called to make at this time? What changes are you being called to make at this time? And in these changes, what is the number one or number two most important things that are being brought into your awareness? Maybe it's an action, maybe it's a shift, maybe it's a change in habit or thinking. What is really being presented to you now to place a lot of your focus on? Let's bring that into your awareness or journal it now. If you are journaling and you ever need more time between questions, you can always pause this. But the next question is, where has the resistance or hesitancy been for you? In knowing that changes are being called for, what part of you is hesitant or resistant to these? Without shame or guilt, just lovingly bringing all of this into your awareness now. What is the source point of this resistance or hesitancy? Maybe it's fear. Maybe it is just a resistance to change. Maybe it's resistance to being seen in your authenticity. What's the source point of any resistance or hesitancy? What within you right now is being called to be healed? What needs to be healed right now? Just allow this to emerge from you, to be shown to you now. And now that we have brought all of this into our awareness, we are going to channel an energy activation to assist you. And so we go back to the first question of what changes are you being called to make right now? And we're asking that the energy and the frequency, the highest vibrational frequency of this snake totem, gives you the energy activation, gifting you whatever it is that you need to make these changes. Just allowing yourself to receive this now, whatever it is for this movement into the new, for this rebirth, whether it's a change in mindset or habits, a new project, a new path. Whatever it is, we're asking that you receive the energy activation for it now. Whatever needs to be activated, maybe it is a chakra, perhaps your solar plexus, the center of willpower. Maybe it's your third eye so that you may receive the guidance and the downloads. Maybe it's your root so that you can feel safe and secure in making these changes. The energy knows exactly where to go and what you need most so that you can enter this new cycle of your life. And we're also targeting those areas that caused resistance or hesitancy. Whatever that root cause is, we're sending the exact energy elixir so that it can be healed and transmuted, no longer creating any type of resistance. Just allowing yourself to receive this now. And finally, we are flowing healing energy, whatever got brought up, the areas that are in need of healing. We are flowing to you now through grace and unconditional love, the exact healing frequency that you need. Feeling a wave of healing energy washing through you, comforting you, giving you all that you need. Any wounds being filled in with this divine healing light. Old energy attachments associated with these traumas, with these wounds, gently, lovingly being washed away. Take a deep breath in, exhale out. And the final question that we are asking today is, what opportunities are calling you to take advantage of them? What action steps are you being called to make? Or are you being called to sit and wait until you get a download, until you get guidance, or until the time is right? So the energy of the snake is all about discernment, knowing when to strike and knowing when to wait. So for many, it is time to take that action or move into that next phase. And for others, you're being called to use your discernment as to when, right? So maybe you want to now or you feel ready now, but there's that part of you that's saying, there's something else has to happen. We need to wait just a little longer here. So just tune into your soul, to this next level of expansion that you are embarking upon now. And ask yourself, am I meant to act? Am I meant to sit and be? What is being called for from me at this time? And let your higher self answer you. Whatever it is that you most need, you are now receiving the energy activation for this. You are being given right now everything that you need for whatever this next stage or cycle looks like. Whatever is needed for you, from you, you are receiving now. Let's just take a deep breath in and exhale out as we relax a little deeper now. And in your mind's eye and your imagination, I invite you to picture that you are standing in the middle of a crossroads. This crossroads between what was and what is becoming. You're right in the middle of it. You're not on either side yet. So you look to the one side of the crossroads, and this represents everything that you have come from. This represents your family lineage, your ancestry, your past lives. This represents all of the cycles that you have gone through, transformed through in this lifetime. And we take a moment to honor all of this. What we may deem good, bad, positive, negative, all the lessons, all the love, the hardships and the joy, honoring all of it and honoring yourself. Honoring your soul's lineage and your ancestry, not just from this lifetime, but from all lifetimes. These have all made you who you are. They are all a part of your journey and your story. Can you send from your heart? Can you send pure unconditional love to all of it now? And as much as you are ready for, can you send the energy of forgiveness? Still standing in the middle of this crossroads, you now look to the other direction, representing the future potential. And as you look into the potential and the possibilities that are presenting to you at this time, what do you see? What is available to you? Seeing yourself as this highest version of self available to you at this time. What do you look like? How do you feel? How do you move? How do you think? What does this new life look like? Are you ready for this new stage or this new cycle of your journey? Ask yourself in all authenticity, am I ready for this now? Asking yourself, who am I ready to be? What life am I ready to live? And we intend that this energy sets the tone for this year ahead. That this is your new guiding light. It guides your actions, your thoughts. It guides all parts of your beingness and your transformation. And so, still standing in the middle of this crossroads, you allow yourself to integrate all that was behind you, all that came before this moment. Integrating it as part of your story, but no longer living confined by the old story. Old story, past experiences, past versions of self, loving them and letting them go. What do you need in this moment to let these go? To let go the old identities, the old stories. Ask yourself, what do I need to let these go and fully move into the new? and allowing yourself to receive whatever that is. And you feel how your energy has expanded in this process. You feel how ready you are. Energetically, you are ready for this new cycle. Your soul is. And at the same time, you feel how you are still wearing that old skin, those old identities, those old stories. Allowing yourself to feel how confining they have become. And in this moment, allowing yourself to completely shed those old skins, those old stories and identities, the thoughts, the habits, the patterns, the expectations. This divine energy is assisting you in removing these from your field, releasing any and all attachments that they may have still to you or you have to them. Giving yourself permission to let these go. They may have been your experiences. They may have been your stories. They may have been who you once believed yourself to be. But you see now that none of that was who you truly were and who you truly are. Past experiences do not dictate your future potential. Just let it all go now. And now that you are free, tune into your energy and allow yourself to see your own beauty, your own light, your own magnificence. Your unique, one-of-a-kind energy signature. And in this space, take one step, leap, dive into the new energy, signifying that we have let go of the old and have officially now entered the new. Just breathe this in. And in this new energy, completely relax. You have done a lot, and the new takes time to acclimate to. It can be and feel very vulnerable. Now that you have entered it, rest in this energy. Allow it to rejuvenate you. Nothing to do, think about, or be. Just allow. Surrendering to the new. And allowing yourself to receive whatever it is that you need most from this energy. And we complete this session today through grounding. The snake totem is very grounded. They are on the ground. So let's tap into this energy by feeling yourself connected to Mother Earth. And soaking in her grounding codes. Just breathing them into your body as if you can invite in this energy. Breathe them in from the core of Mother Earth. Allowing yourself to feel held by her, safe, secure in this new cycle, in this new year. And we ask that this transformation in this next year happens through grace for you. So as you move through this next year and really embodying and embracing this cycle, you are guided, you are held, and you are protected every step of the way. No matter what. Grounding in this light. And taking a couple deep breaths. Anything that you released in this session is sent to the light of source or down to Mother Earth for alchemy. Disconnecting, so be it, and so it is. We give thanks. The session is now complete. Messages that came through before this session and then again after for me. Just a reminder that this year we're going to see many go through transformations, needed transformations collectively, individually. You are so held and protected as you connect to spirit. Lean on that. Continue to ground in the light. Continue to stand in your own energetic sovereignty. And act from intuition when guided. It's that discernment, again, is really what I'm getting. Act from intuition when guided. And know when to step back and be the observer when guided as well. So I want to thank you for tuning into this session. The questions, I forgot to mention this, the questions that I asked, they were inspired by the Animal Speak book. That is a really wonderful book for basically every single animal totem. If I remember, I'll link to it below. So they have some questions for the snake totem in there. And these were inspired, not like verbatim, but inspired by that. I also created a Lunar New Year new moon extended activation that I'm going to link to below, as these are both falling on the same day. For YouTube, I was guided to do separate ones for the new year and the new moon, but then I created an extended one that combines both of those energies. So I'll link to that below. And it's the last couple of days that you can receive 50% off the Reiki hypnosis to manifest your dream life. Okay, I think that's it. I am intending a beautiful new year for you, a beautiful day, and I'll talk with you next time. Love and light.